Yo, what's going on, guys? Good evening. A couple hours until pre-market on Friday, the old Quadruple Witching Day. I don't know if I expected today to go as it did. We ran up another 10%. All this dark pool talk, we'll touch on that a little bit here in a minute. But boy, this week I thought if you would have asked me Sunday what I thought would have happened, I mean, you cannot hold this thing down anymore. They're doing their damnedest to do that with all the short laddering that we've seen last week. But this week, I don't know what to think. I honestly don't. I thought Wednesday for sure. Okay, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, they're going to start hammering it. Thursday, hammering it. Friday, quadruple witching. Let's see where we end up, right? Here it is. Thursday's over. Yesterday, they did not want this thing going over $60. We touched on that. We also showed Smart Trader's video when it got above 60 and it immediately dropped down to $59. Now we ran in the 60s all day long. Would we reach $63 or something? So I don't know what to think. I'm sure they have to change their game plan in some sort of way, but why on God's green earth would you just keep doing this? Your billions, we'll touch on the billions of dollars in losses. I know these dudes got money, but it's time to fold up shop and throw in the towel. This, by the week, I know I've said this and I sound like a broken record. By the week, by the day, more things coming out, more SEC, more people jumping on board, more media that's getting behind this. You know, you got Melissa Lee talking now. We also always got Chuck Payne. You got Trey and Matt on every newscast from here to God's green earth across the whole United damn States of America. Why would you keep doing this? I don't know. But anyway, the charts are absolutely disgusting. I cannot wait for tomorrow with all of this madness going on. Did you guys see the repo this morning? 700 and something bill. I don't know what to think. This whole thing is just over leveraged. Everything is, and this is just getting crazier by the second. I mean, AMC is over $60 frickin' dollars. $60. And we ain't squoze. So anyway, all right, that's enough of that. You guys, another outstanding, beautiful piece by these two gentlemen here. These guys, you know, I'm 47 years old. These guys are kids, right? They're in their 20s, but you could not. When I was 23, what's Trey, 23, 24, whatever he is, 23, I could barely pronounce my name, let alone go on a damn national media show here and talk like a grown adult that could have a conversation with Kenny Griffin, for Christ's sakes. So absolutely outstanding. These two, you couldn't ask for a better pair to represent us dumb money folks, right? Just outstanding. If you guys, I'm sure you've seen that too. But anyway, it's on the CNBC page. I'll pop a link in there just in case you haven't seen it. But great piece again. Outstanding job, you guys. Dark pool madness, here we go. In case we didn't notice up here, that is a lot in the money. At 65, you have another plus 32,000. Either way you slice it, that's a half a mil. Yeah, we know the math there. Dark pool data down here, not available right now, but I'm sure it's high. It's probably, I heard it was closer to 70% today. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now everybody's talking all this. You got Dark Pool on the New York Stock Exchange. Gal was commenting on it. I'll touch on that here in a minute with an interview with her. But you guys, I honest to God don't. I mean, I don't want to get cocky and say it's over and all that stuff. It's been over in my opinion. It's just a matter of time. But why these guys continue to do this is absolutely insane to me. But hey, it's not my money or our money. Let's take a quick peek down here. $66. This is the options chain for tomorrow. 60's that big chunk. Okay, the 107. If we get down here to 70 is a nice big chunk. Even 73. You know, if somehow this thing got up to $75 tomorrow, and then monster chunk down there at the 145. I don't know what to expect you guys tomorrow, but I am just ecstatic. Let's touch on a couple more things before we get the hell out of Dodge County here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece here by Dave Lauer. He was on the other day on Matt Corse's show. He's an old high-frequency trader. I think he did work for Citadel, too. If you guys have not caught this interview, this was today. I'll pop this in there. This was great. Absolutely great. So watch that if you have not seen that. I'll fire that in there. Unusual Whales with an old tweet here today. Look at this, with AMC finishing at $60 today. The losses projected for short sellers on GameStop and AMC this month are over $6 billion. This month, it's the 17th, you guys. We're 17 days in. Hello. It's just amazing. That's a lot of money, you guys. $6 billion is a ton of dough. Keeps adding up. Let this sink in just for a second here. Bruce Wayne on the old Twitter mobile. I seen this earlier and I just thought to myself, all the tomfoolery going on. 59% of today's volume is in the dark pools. As per Ortex, we have traded more than half the float, which we own, and are not selling. I wonder how this is possible. God, I just wonder. I am so, if anything I'm curious about, you guys, is how many, is when this is all done and over with, I cannot wait. Sure, we all want to make money and see the gains, but being part of this for a half a year with all of the DD, everything, we know there's naked shorting, we know there's Guatemalan fake shares out there, as Mr. Lou versus Wall Street would say. But you guys, I cannot wait to see the overall end result on this, on just how monstrous this is. I really can't wait to see that. Just insane. Absolutely insane. This really quick here, this was today, Evolution of Investing, Rise of the Retail Investor. This here, let's take a quick listen up here. Up top here, I forget her name. Apologize to you, Mrs. New York Stock Exchange lady. But listen to her real quick. This kind of goes with what we talked about last night. Just take a quick listen.
Access by putting in regulations that deny them those opportunities entirely.
So to that point, Stacey, can we get to one issue that seems to be a popular one, amongst these new retail investors, and that is where trading happens in terms of how much is going on public exchanges like yours versus how much goes on off exchange through wholesalers or in the dark pool. According to the SEC, the latest figures that I have, 53% of total trading on any given day happens on public exchanges in the U.S., 38% off exchange through wholesalers, 9% in dark pools. There is a perception that the information gleaned from dark pools by players like a Citadel or a Virtu gives them an upper hand in terms of pricing to the disadvantage of the retail investor. Can you address that?
I think one thing to recognize, even those stats that you're showing, in single stocks, those stats are even more significant. So in some of the meme stocks that we've seen, or where there are stocks that have high-level retail participation, the vast majority of order flow can trade off of exchanges, which is problematic for a number of reasons, not just because of information disparities, but also because that price formation is not really reflective of what supply and demand is. And that's what our markets are intended to do, is really find price by contributing all of the interest across all investors. And when you're not including sometimes 65% or 70% of investors, you're not really getting to what that price is. And so we do think that the pendulum has swung too far, and that some of the policy decisions that the SEC made to promote competition at an order level have actually led to a lot of fragmentation and off-exchange trading. And we would be encouraged to see more transparency into that price formation. So I do think that while retail investors have a good experience in many ways, that ultimate price, the best price in the market, should be set in a more transparent way.
Catherine.
Atta girl. There we go. See? We can bring good things to the damn media, can't we? I'll pop this in there, you guys. It's about 20 minutes long. This was pretty good here, too, if you have not seen this. This was today's action, by the way, as well. A couple more things, and we're out of here. Oh, Frank Nez over here put together a nice one here. How high can AMC stock price skyrocket up to? Take a read through this very long article here. Great piece by old Frank over there. Really nice guy. I talked to him one time on the old Twittermobile, but super good stuff he puts together there. One last thing on the way out. Look at our boy Trey here. Jimmy Kramer, look at his tweet here. And then Trey responded to it. How can Adam Aron resist raising another $1 billion from AMC shareholders? Look at Trey. Look at them. With AMC's 46,000 shares available to sell, price would need to be $21,739.13 to raise $1 billion. You know something the apes don't? Apes don't? There's no more selling. There's no more dilution in 2021. What you see is what you get, Jimmy. Wow. I wonder if Jim responded to that. I don't know how to tell. I'm sucky at Twitter. Anyway, you guys, just a couple quick pieces there this evening. I'll pop a couple of those links in there for your viewing pleasure, but I cannot wait for tomorrow. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to expect, but put your seatbelts on, your 5-point restraint seatbelts, your racing seatbelts. Stay hydrated for tomorrow, but I tell you what, it's going to be absolutely madness with our witching day tomorrow and everything else that's going on. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty, good night.